Hey, I'm Kenton Cool. I'm a professional mountaineer, currently based in the Cotswolds here in the UK. So my first real experience in the mountains was in Scotland. I was 16, maybe 17, and it wasn't anything magnificent in terms of height, but for myself and my buddy at the time, Chris, it was a traverse through the Cairngorm Mountains, and we were so out of our depth. Our navigation was somewhat wayward, and I remember going over the top of Ben Macdui, which is a very featureless plateau, and being constantly petrified that we were about to get lost. But then suddenly, as we came up and over the summit and down the other side, the mist cleared and we could see into the various glens. And for the first time ever, I got that feeling that we had pulled off something quite magical. That knowledge of, I suppose, success. Oh, it's fab, I love it. It's brilliant. It's a little warm, fuzzy feeling. Everest kind of fell into my lap in so much it was a mountain that I could never afford to go to. And if I'm really honest, it was a mountain that I didn't really have any ambition of going to. And I loved it from start to finish. And when that first expedition was over, the unusual thing is, not that many mountain guides will want to go back to Everest, but I did. And I've been back pretty much every single year since. Why 15 times on Everest? A number of reasons. First and foremost, I'm in love with the Himalayas. But I love Everest, and I love all the little nuances that you only get on an Everest expedition. I love working with the Sherpa team. Dorji, Tenzing. These guys are my work colleagues, but more than that, they're my friends. And then the other thing is, it is my job. I'm a professional mountain guide. And Everest is one of those honeypot mountains that people want to climb. And as much as I would love to go to some other mountains and climb those, my USP is Everest. I always say to my clients, my job is to bring you back through the front door. Anything else is a bonus. And I also live my life by that philosophy. It's great to be stood on the top of a big mountain, but it's totally meaningless if you die trying to do it. When you step into the mountains, it is life stripped bare. And whenever I spend time in Pakistan or India or Bhutan or any of these places, I always come back and it feels like I've been reset. It feels as if I've been cleansed and fit to try to do battle with the society that we live in. The mountains don't care who you are, or how fast you drive, or how much money you earn. The mountains are a leveler. And that's one of the reasons I keep going back. When I was young and first in the mountains, there was almost a pushback to looking after your skin. It was macho to getting sunburn on the chin. How ridiculous is that? I mean, honestly, especially in this day and age, when we know what damage the sun can do to our health. And it used to be a case of going around the back of a mountain hut and surreptitiously putting on Suncreep because you're working with Frederick, who's this old school French mountain guide who thinks wearing sun cream is a sign of weakness. I like to think I've got pretty good skin. It might sound ridiculous. I moisturize every night before going to bed. I wear sun cream religiously when I ski or when I'm in the mountains. I wear lip protection all the time. I think it's foolish not to. The one key piece of advice I would give anybody that wants to start climbing or go mountaineering or push their own comfort levels in the mountains is enjoy it. And do it because you want to do it. Don't do it because you think you should do it. Once you embark on the journey, there is no destination. The journey is what means so much to us. Constantly seeing what's round the next bend, what's under the rock, what's over the top of the summit, what's next, and you're constantly trying to get there. So just follow that passion and pretty much everything else falls into place.